Hello everyone, this is Collar. This is a video analysis for Apple. Now this is a follow-up video for the video I did a couple of days ago, and we're just going to review Apple because it is heading nicely to the upside. I just want to cover why we are going long in this stock. Do pay attention because this is a very interesting stock and at the start of a potentially long-term bullish trend, so you don't want to miss what I cover in this video. So let's look at the charts for Apple. So this is our free screen setup. The top left hand chart is the monthly time frame, the top right hand chart is the weekly time frame, and this long chart along the bottom is the daily time frame. And also note that we have some indicators on the chart. So if you look at the top left hand chart, the daily, we have major support and resistance levels drawn on a chart, and the green line is last year's high and the red line is last year's low, so major support and resistance levels. And on the weekly and the daily we have trend filter colors, so green is when we are bullish and red is when we are bearish, and when we see gray candles, it means that price is usually in consolidation. So let's start by looking at the monthly time frame for Apple. So this is clearly in a long-term bull trend. If you just zoom out, we can see which direction price has been heading over the years. So let's just focus on this area here. So the price was in an area of consolidation. You can see this is marked by last year's high. So this is the candle for January 2022. This high is at $183. And then we have this red line, which is last year's low at $125. Price did actually move lower than that earlier this year. So January's candle did reach a level of $123, but it's still a zonal area of support. So we're waiting for breakout either to the upside or to the downside, and that would indicate where price was likely to head next. Because the prior trend before this area of consolidation was bullish, the bias was for a breakout to the upside, and that's exactly what what we're seeing here. So remember, when price is in a long-term area of consolidation, when we finally have a breakout, we usually see a strong trend in that direction. Right now, we're seeing a strong move so far to the upside. June's candle has now closed, and you can see price is outside of this area of consolidation. So the next level, because price has started to create new all-time highs, we have to look at round numbers because there's no historical data above this point. So all we're looking for now are round numbers to identify potential areas of resistance, and the closest round number to price is the $200 round number. This is a psychological area because when price hits this point, this is the area where investors may deem this an expensive stock, and we may see some selling off, but highly likely if this trend is strong enough, even if there is some resistance around this point, we should eventually see a breakthrough of the $200 round number. But right now price is looking strong, so we're going to head down to the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame is displaying green candles on the chart, so that's indicating we are in a bullish trend right now. You can see this past week has closed with a large bullish candle in comparison to the most recent candles before it. So price is building up momentum, and remember, that's after we've seen a breakout of consolidation. So momentum is building up now that price is outside of this area of consolidation and very fast approaching the $200 round number. And we're now going to go down to the daily time frame. So the daily is looking bullish. We can see majority of the candles are green. There are some gray candles because we were experiencing some pullbacks along the way, but majority of the candles are green, indicating a bullish trend, a very linear trend. Let me just add in the 20 simple moving average, so we can see how linear this move is. When we have when price is using the 20 simple moving average as support, it indicates a linear move. If I just add the 50 simple moving average, so we have the 50 just below price, if price uses the 50, comes down to the 50, then we may be experiencing some deep declines in areas of consolidation, because this will be a deeper pullback if price does reach the 50 simple moving average. But right now the 20 is holding strong, and we're just seeing some nice clean pullbacks and bounces from the 20 back to the upside, indicating a linear trend. And just want to draw your attention to this current candle. So this is Friday's candle. Friday's candle gapped up. So this is a strong indication that momentum is building up. So Friday's candle gapped up, so there's lots of buying taking place in this stock, but do tread with an air of caution because we may still see a pullback. It may be a deep pullback. The further price moves away from the 20 simple moving average would mean that we would require a deep pullback for price to reach the 20 before it bounces back to the upside. So do bear in mind we will be seeing further pullbacks along the way. This is normal in a trend. We can expect to see that, and sooner or later we may even see a pullback to the 50 before we see a continuation. But bear in mind, we have just broken out of long-term consolidation, so we are still at the early stages of a long-term trend. If I just draw in, if I just mark this level, so this is that $183. Let's just draw in a horizontal line here, $183. That's roughly around here. So this is that long-term consolidation. Can you see how close we are to the base of this trend? Price broke out, came down to retest this level, didn't break down back into consolidation, instead bounce from this area, and this is our confirmation that we are likely to see a strong trend emerge here. And that price has already taken off, a nice strong move, and because we're only a few weeks into this trend, which may last for several months or potentially over a year, there is a lot of room to see potential profit in your account. If I just scratch this chart up, if price breaks through $200, then the next area price may come to, can't even see it on the chart, is $300. So all the way up here. Doesn't mean price will reach this point, but this is the next major level of resistance if price is able to break through $200. So imagine if you could compound, so continue buying along the way, which is what we do. We don't want to just buy in once and just hold it. We want to continue buying, compound along the way, and that's how we multiply our profit as the trend continues. So Apple looking very interesting. We have entered our position. We will continue to compound along the way. And if we have a pullback, not to worry. We have some pullback techniques as well where we can actually get in at a pullback. But what we prefer to do is enter at breakouts because that confirms a trend continuation. So don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon so that you can catch all of our updates, because you don't want to miss stocks such as Apple. We have plenty other stocks performing just as well as Apple, if not better, in our watch list, and we will be covering those on our channel. So remember to hit that notification icon because we don't want you to miss out on these great opportunities. See you all on the next video.